I've been struggling with withdrawals lately, so I need to try another form of contraception. I've been thinking about getting my belly button pierced. That's not a segue. I just want somewhere to hang my keys. I've got a gut feeling that I might be lactose intolerant. It's giving me the shits. I was going to march in a rally about global warming, but it was too hot. Apparently when Eminem was invited to perform at the Super Bowl, he said, "You get in the bowl." I actually didn't expect anyone to get that reference. But if you didn't, then Google ads for M&M chocolates from 2010. It's actually pretty funny. I've got a friend who's a chippy, and he was recently assaulted. with vinegar. Got another friend who's got an autistic guitar that rocks. If the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains, then why don't they just fly above the clouds? I visited China last year, and one of my Chinese friends from Melbourne gave me contact details so I could meet her family while I was over there. And she asked me to take pics of her parents, but I thought she said to take the piss out of her parents, which didn't go down too well. I met a lady outside from the Seychelles. She sells seashells in the Seychelles. I saw a man with a mobile phone in his back pocket. It was playing a podcast with a guy explaining how trees could talk with each other. It sounded like he was talking out of his arse. There's a family that lives near me that's been ripped apart by domestic violence, and there's nothing funny about that, except that they were carryover champions on Family Feud. Been reading a lot about the Beatles lately, and I found out that the band split up soon after John Lennon announced that he was going to marry a lady named Yoko, or nearest offer. But the story that really fascinated me was the one that was shared by Paul McCartney, where he said that he was over at John's house and he and John and 3 other dudes just all spontaneously decided to masturbate together, and that inspired a whole raft of Beatles songs like Norwegian Wood, Please Please Me, Happiness is a Warm Gun, all together now, with a little help from my friends. Get Back.
Not gonna work.
You can't do that. Come together.
I'm the walrus.
Possibly. There is also an unconfirmed report that incident was also the inspiration behind the 1980s film Beetlejuice. And speaking of old films, I watched the movie Ghost, starring Patrick Swayze, And I couldn't help thinking that he'd be even more convincing in the role now that he's dead. Cheers, guys. You get in the bike. Have a great night.
Rod Walsh, everybody!